Welcome to the Money for Dads podcast. This is your host, Adam Katz. This podcast is for dads like you and me who want to save on everything, stretch your paycheck, and spend more time with your family. I don't want you or your spouse to be forced anymore to pick up extra shifts, take second jobs, work overtime, or sacrifice necessities just to pay your bills. I want you to be able to choose how you spend your time while giving your kids the most amazing childhoods possible. And that's why I created this podcast. On today's episode, I want to talk about paying off debt as a form of retirement. Now, obviously you have to save for retirement, and you should start that as soon as possible if you haven't already, and contribute as much as you can. But paying off debt should be considered saving, because just like your investments grow, and if they gain interest, the interest compounds and they grow bigger and bigger and bigger exponentially, it's the same thing with debt. So your debt will grow bigger and bigger and bigger, just like your retirement. And if your debt is something like credit card debt, you have an interest rate higher than you'll ever get from anything you ever save or anything you invest in for the most part. So you're going to want to pay that off as soon as possible. And don't just feel like, oh, I'm just paying off my debt, it's boring. No, consider it actually saving and preparing for your future, for retirement. Feel accomplished that you're actually putting money towards your future, that you're setting yourself up and your kids and your entire family for a better life in many, many years. Because just like a savings account or an investment account that you'll be looking at in 30 years that's grown so much because of compound interest and growth, the same thing will happen when you look at those crazy bills, because they'll be there and they're not going to disappear. So start paying off those big debts right now and you'll thank yourself later. And it's important too to balance this out. So save for retirement, and at the same time pay off your debt. Think about your individual situation and what works best for you. And as I've said before, if it's credit card debt that you have, just pay that off right away. But do your best to save and pay off as much as possible. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. To help you get started on your journey to stretch your income, save on everything, and spend more time with your family, you should visit my website, moneyfordads.com, and download the Money for Dads Starter Kit for free. In the kit is the Money for Dads Amazing and Simple Budget Template, which auto-calculates everything. It's so easy to use. And you'll also get my 11 money-saving tips guaranteed to change your life. They're philosophies that I use that have helped me to stretch my family's income as much as I have. So if you like this podcast, then subscribe. And if you think that it could help somebody else, a friend of yours, share it with them. I'd love to be able to help more people. And even better, which would help get the word out even more about this podcast, give it a review and a rating. I read all reviews, and I'd love to hear how the podcast helps you. So go to your favorite podcast player, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whichever one you use, and give it a review and a rating now. The more reviews that I have, the more we can share these ideas with the world, build the Money for Dads community, and help more dads spend more time with their families. Also, if you write a review, I'll probably give it a shout out on a future podcast. Thanks again for listening, and have an awesome rest of the day.